Cool. So we all have rough days, in the last few minutes, we all have the reasons why, right? The why for some people who are a bachelor and don't necessarily need to buy a house, don't need to buy X things, are not going to have the same priorities as someone who already has these things. So all of our whys are different. Where you're going to find the most motivation is where you raise that fucking why. Where you're far more reliant and more content with having more than you need to, right? So whether you're a bachelor and you could buy 4 houses or 4 bedrooms, in a house, and you have no idea what to do with it, and now becomes an investment opportunity, right? It's all how you view your why. But if you're just looking to make rent for the next month, then your fucking motivation is going to be low, right? But if you're looking to buy a house on the beach in Laguna Hills, your motivation will be high. This is why they used to create what's called dream boards. Dream boards are old school. Well, now dream boards are different. Dream boards are, it's actually seeing shit happen, seeing things done, seeing people make moves because the way communications have evolved, right? And so now we have a chance to kind of define our why. Why do I go through this shit at work? Why do I go chasing back and forth for ultimately a $10 per hour job? And I believe our why is because it gives us upside potential on income generation. It gives us the ability to generate more income than usually anyone in the company, let alone in our own family, in our own circle, in our own network. We're making more money in 1 month than they have in half a year. This is why. But why? Why do you want that position? Why do you want to earn that income? Why do you want those rims, that car, that house, right? This is why. Do you want 6 months of living or do you want 6 years of living? That's where your why is, right? Do you want to set yourself up to retire by 30, 40, or 50? That is your why. Do you just want to make it? Right? Like fuck it. As long as I got next month's rent, I'm good. I lost this deal, fuck it. I made rent. Right? That is your why. How strong is that? How strong your why is? The reason why you guys are here in the morning, coming in this early and listening to me ramble, is because you guys may believe that there is an answer to help unlock more sales, more motivation, more success. And there's a reason why. Well, why? Why the fuck do I want all that? My reasons happen to be for family, legacy, business, setting myself up. I don't have a 401k. I don't have a degree. I don't have mom and dad. I don't have plan B. Get it? I'm the motherfucking last stop. That's why. And I understand that I like an underdog role. I came in here, no one expected me. I came in here and got promoted in 1 year. Right? Natural turn time is about 18 months to 2 years. I got promoted in 1 year. I took a team that was called Save Team, which I thought was retention. Save Team happened to be the bottom 4 agents of the company. This was saving them from exiting the door. That's why it was Save Team. I took those 4 individuals and turned them into top producing agents. I turned this 4 individual team into the fucking number 1 team on the floor, in the division, in the motherfucking company. That's why. That motivates me to be better than anyone else around me. When you find that type of motivation, that's when now it's not a fucking game of can I get 1 sale per day. Fuck that. This guy got 3, I'm gonna get 4. Make sense? So my why's strong. But again, it comes down to why. Why the fuck am I waiting? Why the fuck haven't I learned Go-Go Dial? Why do I talk about it, but I just decide not to do it? Right? And when we understand the reason why, we understand what pushes us and what motivates us, all this objection, this fucking wordplay, this training, this waking up at 7, this not knowing the Go-Go Dial, not knowing BV, all that shit is child's play. It's just shit that's in the way of your goal. So figure out why you want it and fucking get it. And I appreciate all your guys' time. And I kind of went on a rant with that because I actually learned about it. Simon Sinek, if you guys haven't heard of him, fucking dude, this guy's a prophet. He's talking about how, what, and why, right? We all know how we do what we do. We all knew what we do, which is selling mortgage. How we sell it, we all are learning how. But why? Why is the root fundamental that actually ripples and changes our entire perspective. Simon Sinek. Man, you guys gotta listen to him. And he thought about why and just kind of put everything in perspective, right? Like all this shit isn't a grind. It's just a fucking in the way for me to get my shit. I know I need 10 grand. I know I need 20 grand. I know I need 100 grand. This is how you do it. 2 sales per day, every day of every week. Done. Everything on Sunday is all butter. That's going to set me up for 15 plus fundings if I learn this conveyor belt right. Who's learned the conveyor belt right? Andrew Pacias, right? Who's learned the conveyor belt right? Monet Pacias, Andrew Apple. These are all top people in the most funded loans. They've learned the dynamics of the system. So I'm going to mimic them. I'm going to find out what they're doing, right? What are you doing? I'm going to network with them naturally. Hey man, let me get you some coffee. Hey, by the way, what did you do here to get 15 units? How much of this was rollover? How much of this was redo? Shit like that.